All right, guys, before we get into today's total body, simple but intense push-pull hinge single kettlebell routine, I wanted to do a quick form refresher on the kettlebell clean itself. I know a lot of you guys that are new here typically complain about how the kettlebell crashes down on top of your forearm and it hurts like hell, preventing you from wanting to do more of the kettlebell work that yields the kick-ass aesthetics and performance gains that they typically can yield. So today I want to give you a couple simple cues that will help remedy that, get you better performance and aesthetics gains, and prevent you from having to deal with that god-awful pain moving forward. So all right, let's just get right to it with our clean. This is going to be, something that you can emphasize with both double kettlebell and single kettlebell. For the sake of this video, we're just going to do single kettlebell though. As always, the clean, regardless of what type you do, whether it be a dead clean, hinge based, hang, whatever it might be, it's all going to be driven through your hips. So it's going to be powerful hip extension with co-contraction of your core and your lats that help drive the weight up. But where people really mess up is a couple areas, and that's what we're going to talk about today. First is our grip. A lot of times it's not just the hand placement, all right, that we want to have right across our hands in what's called the lifeline, but it's also how you're gripping it. So if you're just absolutely gorilla gripping it as you drive through, you're not going to be able to punch that wrist through to catch it softly. So first things first, have a firm but loose enough grip on the handle of the kettlebell to where you can move your wrist through the handle to catch it softly. That's number one. Second, we got to talk about scapular placement. A lot of times I'll see guys have a long loopy clean that they can't help but have that kettlebell crash down on them. And the simplest way to remedy that and to also help make sure that in conjunction with your core, your lats are invited to the party, is to what I call pack your scapula or pack your shoulders. And what that means is this: instead of allowing your scapular to move forward into protraction, I want you to retract and depress them to help activate the lats so that they co-contract with your core, but also to make sure you're taming the arc, all right? Taming the arc is a fancy way in the kettlebell community of saying, making sure that that kettlebell is nice, tight, and tucked in during the path that it follows during the clean. So keeping it retracted, and when I mean the scapula, you're right here. You're pulled back, you're retracted, and you're depressed. And when you do that, let's say we're initiating the clean, it's a lot less of a loopy movement, and it makes it a lot easier to have that final punch through, moving that wrist through the handle that allows for you to catch it softly. And that brings me to my third point, which is after you have initiated that ballistic hip extension to drive the weight up, you want to pull back and punch through. That cue of pull back, punch through is what allows you to not only make sure that the path that the kettlebell travels in is shortened and condensed and closer to your center line, but it also allows you, in conjunction with a soft grip, to push through and catch it softly. So if you have a strong gorilla grip on there, you can't rotate. If you do not retract and depress your scapula, it's going to be long and loopy. And if you don't pull back and punch through, you're not going to catch it in that soft rack position. So all in all, mind those three cues, and I can guarantee you your experience with a kettlebell clean is going to be far, far better. Now, enough talking. Let's get to work on today's kick-ass push-pull hinge workout. Hey guys, thanks for checking out today's video. If you enjoyed it and want more just like it in the future, then do me a favor before you leave by hitting the thumbs up button, subscribing to the channel, and pressing the alert icon so you get notified the instant every new video drops on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And if you haven't done so already, then please be sure to join my brand new Kettlebell Warriors Brotherhood for free by clicking either the image that you see right over there to the right, the pinned link at the top of the comment section, or the first link in the description box down below. This brand new community provides a week's worth of follow-along workouts led by yours truly, daily accountability, motivation, insider instruction and coaching you'll only find inside there, and overall a more organized, systematic approach to helping you get fast, badass, and most importantly, sustainable results while creating a greater sense of overall mental clarity to help improve your decision-making skills on a daily basis, which will ultimately help enrich your lives. Bottom line, this service gives you exactly what you need to see the results that have been eluding you for far, far too long. The daily steps you need to take with both your diet and exercise, and myself holding your ass accountable to following through with those all-important actions. So to get free access to it, just click over there or one of the links down there and follow the simple prompts on the next page to join for free. Appreciate your time, guys. Have a good one. Chandler out.